peace, health, and longevity. If you want to consume more plant-based foods, if you want to abstain from junk foods, if you want to consume fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, and avoid dead flesh, artificial flavors and colorings, sweeteners, anything that is unreal basically, purchase this particular manual, The Easiest Way to Become a Vegan by Pharaoh Ramesses El Aton, who has been a vegan 40 plus years. He will take you step by step on how to abstain from the junk foods, how to abstain from the dead flesh, the chicken, the turkey, the pork, beef, and all sorts of animal products. Purchase this particular manual, The Easiest Way to Become a Vegan, to eat more natural. Remember that the herbs are for the healing of the nations. Let food be your medicine and let medicine be your food. Consume of every fruit-bearing and herb-bearing tree. Unto you it shall be for meat. Purchase this particular manual, The Easiest Way to Become a Vegan by Pharaoh Ramesses El Aton. Peace, health, and longevity.
All right. Greetings, one and all. Good to see you all. Positive energy all the time. Yes, indeed. So I wanted to give everyone an update on the changes that's been going on with the artificial food dyes. The artificial food dyes have made some changes. Now, these changes happened last year, 2024, or maybe late 2023, but everybody was talking about it last year. Some people are still letting others know this year. And there's a reason that I'm talking about it this year, is because I'm a little suspicious of the situation. Over the years, more and more people have been fighting against food dyes. They've been fighting against artificial flavors, artificial colorants, preservatives. People are slowly waking up, and people are slowly demanding their food be natural. They don't want to take in anything that they think might be cancerous. And so California changed their rules, and they're going to remove all these artificial flavors and colorings out of their food. They already are not dealing with it in Europe. And I think people talking about red dye number 40 and this and that and blue dye this and that, I believe they are a little nervous about that. So what they've done is they've changed the names. Okay? So they've changed the names to these names in the middle. So instead of blue dot number 1, they call it brilliant blue. Instead of blue dot number 2, they call it indigotine. Instead of green dot number 3, they call it fast green. Instead of red dot number 3, they call it erythrocene. Instead of red dye number 40, they call it allura red. Instead of yellow dye number 5, they call it tartrazine. And instead of yellow dye number 6, they calling it sunset yellow. And they're going to put this on the food so that you can identify that it is artificial color. Now, I'm not sure if they're putting them both on the packages now, but I would believe not. They're probably using these new names in order for people not to really pay a lot of attention. Because when they see that number 1, number 2, number 3, that's spooking everybody. Nobody wants, when they see yellow number 5 or red number 40, they're spooking everybody. So what they're going to do is they're going to stop using those numbers. And they're just going to say, oh, brilliant blue, which is dirty. I'm going to keep it real. And so a lot of content creators were out here trying to warn everybody, you might want to write these colors down or take a picture of this chart and keep it on your phone so when you go shopping, you'll pay attention. Although you're really not supposed to buy anything that's unidentifiable. And so if I go in the store and I see it's got brilliant blue, that's not a substance. What the heck is brilliant blue? You know what I'm saying? But they know some people won't see it. You know, you look, you'll see the red number 40 or red number 3, you'll see it. But you might not pay attention to indigotine, blue number 2. You might not pay attention because there's so many big words on our food. Even my plant-based food, I have to look it up, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's a derivative off of wheat," and I have to look it up further. What kind of derivative? So I be with new products and ingredients I can't recognize. I be in Whole Foods on my phone trying to find out what exactly is this. I need to know exactly what it is. And anytime you're searching a substance, no matter what it is, whether it's plant-based or whatever, first you search it to find out what it is. Then you search the dangers of. I'll give you an example. They have a plant called stevia, and they put it in a lot of the protein powders, right? Check it out. I give y'all some real knowledge over here. Watch this. I searched stevia, and look what it says. Stevia is a sugar substitute made from leaves of the Stevia rebaudiana plant in South America. The leaves contain chemicals called stevioglycosides that have a highly concentrated sweet flavor, right? You peep game? So when you search something, you search it like that, it's going to tell you what it is. But here's the key. Always search dangers of stevia, right? Right? Check it out. Now, when you search dangers, that'll tell you if you want to take it. Now, look what it says. Stevia can have side effects, including bloating, nausea, dizziness. It may also interact with some medication. Side effects, digestive issues. Stevia can cause bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Blood pressure. Stevia may lower blood pressure too much. Medication. Stevia may interact with drugs for cancer, microbial infections, calcium channel blockers, and lower cholesterol levels. Lithium. Stevia can cause lithium to build up in the body, which can be harmful. Renal disease. Stevia can negatively affect blood flow, urine flow, and sodium excretion in people with kidney disease. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. There isn't enough reliable information to know if stevia is safe to take during pregnancy or breastfeeding. No, it's not, obviously. Allergies. People who are sensitive to ragweed and related plants may also be sensitive to stevia. Other concerns. Stevia may disrupt beneficial intestinal flora. Stevia may induce glucose intolerance and metabolic disorder. In general, it is safest to take in small amounts of sugar substitutes. You see? Now, when I looked up stevia, it didn't say all that. So I'm giving you game how I keep myself healthy. I always search dangers of. When I'm trying something new, that I don't know anything about, first let me find out what this is. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Then I go back, dangers of. With Google, you got to search. You got to put the right things in there for the search to work. If you just search what it is, it's just going to tell you what it is. So anytime you're buying a new substance or something like that, always search dangers of to get the facts. That's a little trick of the trade. If you've been plant-based long enough, you know, because they're using all different types. The plant-based industry is growing and they're finding all kind of great things to make things. but you have to verify what it is first, and then you have to verify the dangers of it. You can't just let them say, this is vegan and it got stevia. What is stevia? Okay, stevia is a plant. Cool. What's the dangers of stevia? Another thing you look for. Anytime you see does not contain this, that's your sign right there. So if you go and you buy some vegan protein powder, you're going to see certain protein powders that's going to say no stevia. Why no stevia? Because a lot of people don't want stevia. So always look on the other packagings to see what it says is not in there. It'll usually put it on the front showing you, hey, if you're looking for the good stuff, this is it. We don't got stevia in our stuff. I'm not sure why they would put that in stuff for you to work out if it does all that to your blood pressure and all that. That doesn't make much sense. So you have to be mindful. You know, I was in the store one time and there was a woman in there and she was buying some juice. And I said, don't buy that juice. She said, why, honey? I said, that juice is made red from a bug. She said, stop. I took the back of the juice. I showed her that the juice had what you call carminic acid. And then I went to my phone and showed her that the carminic acid comes from these bugs, from the cochineal insect. And so a lot of your stuff is red because they get it with that. And it was Starbucks that got in trouble when people found out they red milkshake type looking drinks. The red was these bugs. So nobody wanted to buy it anymore. So you got to look up. So when you look up and you say it says it's got carminic acid in it, you got to find out what is carminic acid. Let's see. Let's see if they're going to tell us the truth. All right? This is how you got to do your research, y'all. I'm giving you game over here. You ain't going to get this nowhere else. Bam. Carminic acid is a red, natural occurring pigment found in scale insects. It's used as a food dye, cosmetic, and drug coloring agent. Carminic acid is produced by scale insects such as the cochineal as a defense against predators. The insects are collected and the carcinic acid is extracted and purified. The carcinic acid is treated with aluminum and calcium salts to form carmine lake or crimson lake. So you read it, treating it with aluminum. Carminic acid is used in a variety of foods, including ice cream, confectionery, and beverages. It's also used in cosmetic. It's approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration as a food, cosmetic, and drug colorant. British dye chemist Henry Edward Schnuck isolated carminic acid in 1894. German chemist Otto Demruff reported its structure in 1920. Indian chemists S.B. Bhatia and K. Venkataraman corrected the structure in 1965. So that just shows you right there that they'll put anything in your food. So with these new drug names, you got to be paying attention. Once again, here's the names. They changed blue number 1 to brilliant blue. They changed blue number 2 to indigotine. They changed green number 3 to fast green. They changed red number 3 to erythrocin. They changed red dye number 40 to Allura red because nobody wanted red dye number 40. They changed yellow number 5 to tartrazine, and they changed yellow number 6 to sunset yellow instead of yellow number 5. I mean yellow number 6. I keep telling y'all, you got to take care of your health. Because you go out here and buy this stuff and give it to your children, give it to your husbands, give it to your wives, give it to your parents, give it to your grandparents. And the whole time you're giving them straight chemicals. Okay? We start from the top, caramel color. Harms immune system, cancer risk, yellow number 5. Damages DNA, cancer risk, depletes zinc, yellow number 6. Linked to food allergies, eczema, ADHD, thyroid tumors. Red number 40. Hyperactivity, allergies, asthma, and lymphoma. Titanium dioxide possibly causes cancer. Red number 3. Hyperactivity, DNA damage, thyroid cancer. Green number 3. Banned in the EU, linked to testicular and bladder cancer. So your testicles cancer. All right. Blue number 2, linked to ADHD, allergies, and brain tumors. Just think about that. Just let that sink in. This is why you see all the red stuff dies, say hyperactivity. This is why they don't want the kids eating Flaming Hots and Flaming Cheetos and all that red stuff, because then the children bouncing off the wall, they can't listen. You understand? They can't listen. They bouncing off the wall. They're not paying attention. So once again, take note. You can Google this and search it yourself. The new names for artificial food dyes. And pay attention. Read your ingredients in your food. Okay? Read your ingredients in your food. All right? Because there's all type of stuff in this food that's not good for us. So that was short and sweet. I didn't have much to talk about. I just wanted to make sure that my subscribers here on Vegan Intel know what's the deal and pass this information to your family members and let them know that they need to watch what's in their food. Okay? Make sure you support the channel. Hit that thumbs up so more people know we're over here. Hit that notification bell so you can get it notified and support the channel. PayPal and Cash App. And until another time, make sure you take care of yourself and eat more fruits and vegetables. And make sure you go get the easiest way to become a vegan if you're trying to eat better at www.veganintel.com. And this is going to help you clean it up and eat better. And still, you've got to watch these people. So just because it says vegan, that just means there's no animal byproduct in it. That doesn't mean there's not no chemicals in it. So you have to read everything. All right. Go vegan and victory.